Start, though, with the first cabinet meeting of the second Trump administration, with a special appearance by Elon Musk, warning America will go bankrupt without spending cuts. Eamon Javers has more from the White House. And Eamon, not sure if it was some of the uncertainty around tariffs that's contributing to the sell-off this afternoon, but plenty of headlines.
Yeah, there was a lot of talk about tariffs in this cabinet meeting, Kelly. President Trump says he's made up his mind for tariffs on the European Union, which he said he'll be announcing soon, and which will generally be 25%. That seems to be in line with what he was talking about in terms of reciprocal tariffs with other countries around the world. We'll see if we can get some more clarity from the White House on that. He was also sharply critical of Europeans for not accepting, as he said, American cars and farm products, and he expressed hostility to the European Union itself.
European Union's it was formed in order to screw the United States. I mean, look, let's be honest. The European Union was formed in order to screw the United States. That's the purpose of it. And they've done a good job of it, but now I'm president.
So part of what the president might be upset about is that the EU currently places a 10% tariff on American cars sold into Europe. Average European tariffs on American agricultural products vary. They've been as high as 25% on some products in recent years, although those numbers move around negotiation to negotiation. But speaking of trade, the Senate voted 56-43 to confirm Jamieson Greer as the next U.S. trade representative. Remember, Greer was the chief of staff to Robert Lighthizer in the office of the USTR in the last Trump administration, Kelly. So some more Trump trade personnel coming on board here, even as this talk of tariffs is swirling around the White House.
It seems the fact that he said, tariffs day after April Fools, that, I think the market is seizing on that to some extent.
Yeah. So there's a couple things going on. There's two different deadlines here, and that's part of the confusion. One deadline is March 4th. That's for the Canada and Mexico tariffs. Remember, he announced those tariffs, put them on pause for 30 days. That 30-day period comes up on March 4th. The second set of deadlines is this April 1st/April 2nd deadline, which he's been talking about for reciprocal tariffs. That's for the entire rest of planet Earth. So that negotiation is ongoing. Every single country is obviously calling the White House and asking to be exempted from those tariffs or working on some kind of offering that they might give to get themselves out of it. All of that is a very much moving target, but you've got these two different sets of deadlines, which are sort of conflated in that cabinet meeting. One for Canada and Mexico on March the 4th, and the other for the rest of the world reciprocal tariffs, which is April 2nd.
But do you find it? Am I reporting it correctly, Eamon, that he said the tariffs on imports from Mexico and Canada would take effect on April 2nd now?
He did say that. I'm not. We have to see if that's a slip of the tongue.
Right.
If he was conflating in his own mind those two different deadlines which are happening. That's what we know of those two deadlines. We'll get some more clarity from the White House on whether that was an official policy extension by the president or whether that was just a conflation, sort of apples and oranges and bananas as you're talking all in one sentence, right? I mean, I think some of this is confusing even if you're the guy setting all these deadlines. Because remember, he's proposed these tariffs and then put them on pause in different sets of tariffs for different sets of time. So it gets confusing.
Indeed, and I think the market just heard tariffs going forward, and the details they'll wait for, but they're now going to maybe price that in more.